What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new EZA for LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta that we just got over here on the JP side. So I went with a more additional and dodge build on him. Granted, we do have the skill orbs from his specific ones that he can get. So he does have a 6 crit, and that's coming from his silver one. Now, we will take him into a fight, and I know, dodge isn't probably the best thing to put on him, but I kind of have an idea for why I did that, and I'll kind of explain it more. But first, let's go ahead and hop into an event, and then I'll talk about it a little bit more in there. Alright guys, so we are here in the God Goku Spectacle Battle event. This one actually seems to be one of my more favorite ones to use. Just because the Goku when he goes God is actually like pretty invincible, especially if you're not if there's no tech types attacking him, then he is pretty much like invincible. So this is kind of like one of my more favorite fights to bring units into because the fight just lasts so long. Now, unfortunately, we did get Vegeta on he's on the 3rd rotation, so of course he got into slot 7, which is less than ideal, obviously. So we'll wait till we get him back on rotation. But what this Vegeta does is, on his 12th key, he greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, has a high chance of performing a crit for 1 turn, and raises all allies' chance of performing a crit by 7% for 1 turn. On his 18 key, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, high chance of performing a critical hit for 1 turn, and raises all allies' chance of performing a crit by 7% for 2 turns. So he is he's definitely a pretty much like a defensive unit, unlike the Goku, which Goku is more of a dodge. Well, he is a full dodge style character, whereas Vegeta here, what he gets is, so on his first turn that he's out there, he gets Ki plus 7 and guards all attacks for 1 turn. So here we will have guard active, and we are getting 7 Ki. He gets attack and defense plus 200%. He reduces damage received by 50%, so he's got 50% damage reduction just off the get-go. He gets an additional damage reduction of 10% within the same turn, with each attack received or evaded up to 30%. So here's why I kind of put dodge on him, because he either needs to get hit 3 times or he needs to dodge as well. And if you can do that, then he builds up his passive. He gets Ki plus 3 up to 10, and attack and defense plus 30% up to 120 with each attack performed. So we do want him to super a bunch of times. That's why I gave him additional. He launches an additional attack that has a 77% chance of becoming a super. He gets an additional attack plus 77% and performs a crit when activating the active skill or when Ki is 24. So with us being a 24 Ki here, we will get that crit for sure. So we're sitting at 423k defense here with guard active. We'll give you that, and we'll give a little bit of extra support here with the androids. All right, so what kind of attack stat are we gonna do? 15 million, not bad. I mean, the same thing as like the MUI Goku. Both him and Vegeta just did not have very impressive attack stats. Now, granted, they did come out 3 years ago, and it was a whole different kind of meta back then. But the attack stats that they did before compared to now is completely different. Also, I just realized we only got 1 attack in with him, so that was terrible. So Vegeta does have a revival as well. At the start of the character's attacking turn, after the character receives attacks 5 times or more, you revive with 77% HP recovered. So he does have to get hit 5 times in order to get his revival, and that's it. There's no HP restriction or anything like that. It's just get hit 5 times. After his revival, he gets Ki plus 7, attack and defense 77%, starting from the turn in which the character or ally's revival skill is activated, of course. And then he also gets the ability to guard all attacks within the character's next turn. So after he revives, he can guard all attacks again. So Vegeta does, like I said, he does get guard for his first turn that he's out there, and then after that, he doesn't have guard anymore. But he does build up damage reduction, and then he does build up defensively. So he is, like I said, more of a defensive style, like wall. Okay, so he does have his active, which causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, and it can be activated when HP is 50% or more. So, I mean, we can pop this. I mean, we may as well, right? So we're sitting at 635k defense here. We got all 7 links active. Let's go ahead and pop his active and just get that in the video at least. Okay, now that we got that going, he's now sitting at 754k defense. So here, you know, we'll only have 5 out of 7 links active. I do want to get this Vegeta kind of transformed right here, but I don't want him to get us killed. You know what, we'll just put Vegeta right here. So he does still need to, the Vegeta does still need to attack more. That's the one thing that we are still missing with him, is he does build up by attacking. And unfortunately, mine just did not super enough times. But 18.8 million right here. This is 5 out of 7 links active with no support. Okay, so there's the second attack. 13 mil, so that's good. So right here, now we should be fully built up. So we should get that extra 10 ki, and we should be get the additional 120% attack and defense now, because of the attacks that he was able to perform. Come on, don't kill me, please. Please tell me this Vegeta's at least. Okay, I was not expecting that. Let me come back into the same fight again and get back to this fight right here. You know, honestly, we might be able to kind of talk about it right here. So we're sitting at 326k defense. That's with 5 links active. So like I said, he is guarding for the first turn. Because before, you know, we weren't able to get the we weren't able to get Vegeta until turn 3. So now that we have him in turn 1, let's see what he can do. So he guards all attacks. So 14 million attack stats. So damage wise, I mean, the Vegeta is going to be very good. So we do need to get 4 attacks with him. So there's 2. So there's an additional 6 ki built up and 60% additional attack and defense. Can we get another? Yep. So there's 9 ki, an additional 90% attack and defense. So I mean, right there, we just pretty much almost built up this Vegeta, and he is guarding all attacks in his first turn out here. I mean, I really wish that this blue Vegeta had gotten a little bit of a better EZA. It's so unfortunate, like now, how bad he is now. But back in the day, I mean, he was actually a very good unit. But he's definitely fallen off the bandwagon train. So we will get we'll get a little bit better rotation out here. Let's get the LR Blue Boys. Let's get them off rotation so we can get them on the same rotation with Vegeta, because I want to get all 7 links active with him and see how much damage we can actually do, and how good he's going to be defensively. Now, his links are Prodigies, Prepare for Battle, Royal Lineage, Godly Power, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So we'll be able to get all of those. Actually, we have all 7 links active like this. But I don't want to have to throw Vegeta off. That's the only problem. But we are sitting at 754k defense. I mean, our attack stats pretty high up there. So we are going to get the guaranteed crit. Yeah, 754k, pretty much 755k defense. So that's 755k defense with 50% damage reduction. Now, we could also, we do build up an additional 30% damage reduction by getting hit. Wow, 24 million attack. Okay, so here, after this attack, Vegeta is now fully built passive-wise. So the only way we can get a little bit better is by getting his revival off, which we do need to get hit 5 times in order for that to happen. Now, mind you, it's going to be a little bit tricky to do that. I'm going to just pop a Ghost Usher here. It's kind of why I brought him. Because, yeah, all those attacks in that first slot, this is just not it. We'll give you all of that there. So, as much as, so the only problem with Vegeta is, unlike Goku, Goku's revival skill is you just have to be under 77% under 77% HP going into the attacking turn. And it doesn't matter that Goku doesn't have to get hit. It's just under 77% HP, Goku's revival activates. Perfect. The problem with Vegeta is he's got to get hit 5 times in order for his passive to, or for his revival to build up. So we'll go ahead and pop his active skill. We've already seen it, so I'll just go ahead and skip it this time. But if we put him right here, we got 5 out of 6 links active. We're sitting at 647k defense. How much damage is this gonna do? Almost 2 million. Not bad. So we'll put him right here. We'll just give you all that. So as long as he doesn't dodge any of these attacks right here, we will be, he'll be able to get his revival off. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So we did build up a additional 30% damage reduction right there. Because he either needs to get hit 3 times or dodge 3 times to get the additional 30%. So we're now sitting at 80% damage reduction. Needless to say, this Vegeta is going to be a wall. Yeah, this is going to probably tickle us. I don't foresee this doing any damage. Yeah. Yeah, so now we've gotten hit enough times. So now we can actually get Vegeta's revival off. And that, the only way that that'll happen now is we basically have to get him out, and we just have to basically just die at this point, because that's all his is just at the start of the character's attacking turn, after he just sees 5 or more attacks, he'll revive with 77% HP. So I think we may need a rotation now of some units to take some damage so we can get that revival going. Actually, you know what? I think we'll have the EOP androids. I think that we'll have, oh god, we might die before we get a chance to get there. I should have Ghost Ushered. Because I think we'll have the Tournament of Power androids. I could have put them in slot 1 and let him take all the damage. As long as he doesn't super here, I think we could be okay. Yeah, I think as long as we, as long as he doesn't super this Vegeta here, I think we should live. Right? Please? Yeah, okay. So there we go. So we have his revival that he can do. How do we want to do this, actually? Because he is supering right there in the middle slot. And I really don't want the androids to attack either. Do we just have the androids eat this attack? I think that's what we might do. So we'll give you all of this. So we're sitting at 690k defense. We'll give you just this one orb right here. And Goku, I don't want to heal because we do want to get the revival off. Yeah, Vegeta's putting up good attack stats. I mean, 18 millions and 20 millions. Some good attack stats. And plus we have probably like only 2 or 3 links active right here. Now, I really hope that we can get this revival off. Because if we can do that, then we can fully build up his, then we can 100% get Vegeta's full passive going. And we can see how good his passives, or how good damage and everything he's going to be afterwards. So I know the androids get a little bit of like damage reduction and stuff like that. But man, I really hope that they just die. Okay, get that revive going, please. Beautiful. Alright, so now that we got Vegeta's, you know what, we're just going to Ghost Usher this turn just to ensure that nothing funky happens to us. Because we do want to make sure that we get the, we want to get Vegeta out there and we can check him out. So now that we got the revival with him, he gets 7 ki, an additional attack and defense 77%, and he will guard all attacks when he comes back out. So we will 100% have a full active, his entire passive is going to be active. And I want to say we should be able to get pretty good links out of him as well. So I'm curious, what's he going to hit? Additional 77% attack? Is he going to be, what, in the 26 million range? Defensively, I mean, he's probably going to be at close to 1 million defense, I would say. Right? Okay, so we got this Vegeta transforming. So we can get... Yeah, so we got 5 out of 7 links active. So 1.2 million defense. So if we put him in here, yeah, 1.2 million defense. He's guarding all attacks. He's going to be critting right here. Give you that right there, and we'll give you all of that. So I'm curious. Let's see what kind of damage this is going to do. 28 million? Oh, Vegeta, calm down, buddy. Oh my god. Into an 18 million additional. Yeah, this Vegeta is very good. They definitely made him way better with the revival that they have now. There's no more HP restrictions. Goku doesn't have to get hit. Vegeta only has to get hit 5 times. They got rid of the HP threshold that he had to be at, as well as getting hit. So they've completely changed how good these EZAs are. Vegeta, yeah. I mean, that's a pretty impressive showing right there. So, I mean, I wanted to at least get that in there, you know. Let's see if we can get one more turn. Let's get one more turn in here, and let's see if we can get just a few more links active with them, and see if that will see if we can get just a little bit more damage out of them. Maybe. Okay. I was gonna say, as long as we don't die here. We'll get this Dokkan attack off. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely gotta say, whoever they let make these EZAs for all of the anniversary, I mean, this UI Goku is amazing. The physical blue Kaioken Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, their EZA is amazing. The LR Broly trio, their EZA is amazing. I mean, whoever, they basically said, hey, we're gonna go completely all out for anniversary, and they did. I mean, obviously the game has a massive power creep now with how difficult the events are, but I mean, it's crazy to think that this is how hard units are going to be hitting now. You know, we're in the almost 30 million attack stat range, and you know, we still couldn't even take out this this Goku over here. Obviously, we're not tech type. If we were tech type, we probably would have destroyed that Goku. But this, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite fights to show off units in, because of how good this fight can be with how long it lasts. Yeah, we're at 1.2 million defense. That's with Android 17 on rotation. Yeah. I really wanted to get one of the I don't even think I threw one of the LRs off, did I? Yeah, 26 million attack stat. This Vegeta's a god. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, consider hitting that like button. If you are new here, consider subscribing as well. And let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the EZA for the year 6 anniversary units. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. And again, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.